Plastics and human health, risks and concerns. Plastics and human health, risks and concerns. Plastics are ubiquitous in our lives. From the packaging of our food and drinks to the materials used to build our homes and cars, plastics have become an integral part of modern living. However, the widespread use of plastics has produced a range of negative consequences, including significant impacts on human health. In this article, we explore the risks and concerns associated with plastics and human health. Chemicals in plastics. Plastics are made from polymers, which are long chains of molecules that give plastics their unique properties. However, many of the chemicals used to produce plastics, such as phthalates and bisphenol A, PA, have been linked to adverse health effects. Phthalates are used to make plastics more flexible and are found in a range of consumer products, including food packaging, cosmetics, and medical devices. Studies have linked exposure to phthalates with developmental and reproductive abnormalities, as well as an increased risk for obesity and type 2 diabetes. PA is used to make polycarbonate plastics, which are often used in food and drink containers. PA has been shown to mimic the hormone estrogen, leading to concerns about its impact on reproductive and developmental health. Studies have linked PA exposure with an increased risk for breast and prostate cancer, as well as behavioral and developmental problems in children. Other chemicals used in plastics, such as PVC and polystyrene, have also been linked to negative health impacts. PVC contains phthalates and dioxin, a toxic chemical that can cause cancer and damage to the immune, reproductive, and endocrine systems. Polystyrene contains styrene, a carcinogenic chemical that can cause skin irritations, respiratory problems, and damage to the central nervous system. Exposure to plastics. One of the primary ways that people are exposed to plastics is through food and drink packaging. Plastics are used to make a wide variety of packaging materials, including water bottles, food containers, and plastic wrap. As these products come into contact with food and drinks, chemicals from the plastics can leach into the food products, exposing consumers to these potentially harmful chemicals. Another way that people are exposed to plastics is through the use of consumer products that contain plastics. These products include toys, electronics, and medical devices. In addition, exposure to plastics can occur through the inhalation of airborne particles, as well as through contact with dust and other environmental contaminants. Health risks. The health risks associated with exposure to plastics are numerous and varied. Some of the most significant health risks include hormonal disruption. Many chemicals used in plastics, including phthalates and PA, can disrupt the body's hormonal balance. This can lead to a range of negative health impacts, including an increased risk for certain cancers and developmental problems in children. Neurological damage. Some chemicals used in plastics, such as styrene, can cause damage to the central nervous system. This can lead to a range of negative health impacts, including headaches, dizziness, and other neurological problems. Immune system damage. Exposure to plastics can also damage the body's immune system, making individuals more susceptible to a range of illnesses and diseases. Cancer. Some chemicals used in plastics, such as dioxin and styrene, have been linked to an increased risk for cancer. Reducing exposure. Reducing exposure to plastics is essential for protecting human health. There are a number of steps that individuals can take to reduce their exposure to plastics, including choosing safer products. Look for products that are free from PA and phthalates. Many companies are now producing products that are PA and phthalate free, making it easier to reduce exposure to these chemicals. Avoiding plastic food and drink containers. Whenever possible, choose alternatives to plastic food and drink